My name's Digby Ayton. I'm a musician based in Tassie, mainland Tassie near Hobart. And this month, I'm the King Island Artist in Residence.
For the King Island Gallery, I believe. Yeah, let's not forget it.
The King Island Gallery, yes.
Now, tell us a little bit about yourself, Digby. That's a little bit of history there, so people get to know you a little bit better.
Sure. Well, when I was very young, I lived on Norfolk Island in the Pacific, so I have a bit of experience on small islands. Moved to Tassie, mainland Tassie near Hobart for school. Done lots of things with my life. Been a photographer, run a coffee company, did some work in politics, but also along the way I've been doing music, and in the last few years recorded a few albums, played across Australia, and it's great to be here on King Island.
So what come like brewing coffee, politics, music, photography is like you were desperate to find your way, or you just want to just try everything a little bit?
I like trying everything, yeah. I like learning all the time. That's the main thing. Meeting new people. But yeah, all the way through has been creativity and music. Yeah, and so it's sort of the steady thing across everything else. Yeah.
And music, what sort of music do we think of then, style of music?
I probably started listening, what got me into writing and playing shows was mostly folk music, older folk music I listen to a lot. I suppose now it would be what I play, folk rock, or maybe there's a little bit of country in there as well. But for me, it's often starts with writing first, and I find that comes the easiest, the writing.
And writing, then you're saying, I write lyrics first and then I add music to it? Or?
Sometimes they happen at the same time, but I always find, lyrics and writing in general, it comes easier to me than maybe the musical side of things.
And what inspires you in writing is like, do you have to be in a bad mood, a good mood, or new experience, or?
New experience is good. Silence. If I've got a quiet period, I usually just fill that time by writing songs. Write songs all the time. Most days, write songs. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you write about mostly? Could be anything.
I suppose the usual suspects. Yeah. Love, life generally, the environment. I like writing about the Australian landscape, and particularly in southern Tassie. They're the usual ones, but most things, it's a good challenge to write about most things.
Now, you just arrived here, so it's a little bit hard maybe now to say already, but what is your first impressions of King Island?
It's a very beautiful place. It's flatter than I imagined when I was flying in. I was shocked at how flat it was. It's like a farm in the middle of the ocean, really. But I really like it. I like the wind. I like
not as much the rain that we have. Come on, the weather is not the greatest.
I don't mind this weather. Yeah, I like it. Still lots to learn. I've only been here 2 days, but.
What are you hoping to learn? What are you hoping for? That's what you could find, or
I'm just hoping to understand a little bit more about the place, really, and the people. And always heard about this place growing up. Done a lot of surfing as well, so often heard about this place in the surfing world, and I just want to understand it better. It's a little corner of Tasmania that I don't really know.
So that's the music. What actually ended up with the brewing of the coffee and the politics, or was that just a moment?
Well, it was just after I went to uni on the mainland. I moved to the mainland for uni, and my housemate started a coffee company, and they needed someone else to help run it. So I just ended up running it with there were 6 of us in the end, and that was a good experience. It's good to know how the world of business works, and it was very creative as well, because we were in the early days of running a business, and that's always a very dynamic time. Yeah, it was good, but we all sort of went our separate ways in the end, and then I moved back to Tassie and got a little bit involved in politics in the last election, helping get some independents elected, which I really enjoyed. That was good to learn and just meet more of the community generally. We were doing a lot of talking to community, seeing what was important to them. So I enjoyed that as well. Yeah, just good learning. Yeah.
And then the politics. But maybe don't give away what side you're on, because you might get a few people, upset a few people, I'm not sure. But what was the world of politics to you?
Yeah, I don't really like I'm not on any side. I just, I thought it was really nice to understand more about the electorate that I live in and the people who live in that electorate. And my role was just talking to people across the electorate, seeing what's important to them, and then passing that on more than anything. Also working with volunteers coming up to the election, so making sure the community was engaged and everything like that.
And since then you've written a song with the title "They Never Listen," or what? Or you haven't gone that far yet?
I haven't gone that far yet. It was pretty recently, but that's a good title, Wade.
Yeah, I don't know. We hear that a lot in politics.
They never listen. It's true. They don't listen enough, I don't think.
Or promises are made to be broken. I don't know. There's so many. When
money talks.
Yeah, well, that too. Yeah, that, particularly with stadiums and name it.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, here on the island as artist in resident, is this your first experience as an artist in resident, or you have done it in more different places?
I lived briefly near Wollongong, and that wasn't an official artist in residence, but it was a similar sort of thing. I was up there just to write songs and record. But yeah, this is more formal. So this was my second time, and I like it. It's great.
How does it work? How do you apply for it? You see somewhere, you read about it, or?
My friend Zoe is a painter, and she'd done this. She grew up in Marrawa, and she'd done this once before, and she told me about it, and it just seemed like a great opportunity.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate that it's been really flexible, and King Island Council have been very open with what I can do, which is I find really exciting, and so I can just learn for the first few days and across the residency, and then produce some good work, hopefully.
Yeah, what I was going to say, what are you hoping to do, say, over the next 4 or 5 weeks?
Firstly, just learn as much as I can about the island. I'm conscious that I don't know a lot about this place, so it's difficult to make work inspired by this place until I know a little bit more and talk to more people and understand the environment. After that, I've got some recording equipment, so I'm going to do some recording on my own. I've been doing a small series of songs which have been recorded outside, so I might try some of that. And then my friend Nick Green, who's a photographer, is going to join me for a bit, and we might create something, maybe a little book or a little film. Yeah, but I'm open to ideas, so if anyone has any ideas, stop me in the street or reach out.
Come to the gallery.
Yeah, come to the gallery.
Or ask the gallery, because I'm sure you like to do, if you're a musician, you also like to do a few performances here or there.
I would like to do a show or two, yes, that'd be great.
Well, what about we finish it off and you play a song for us? Because I'm curious now that... Have you got a song in mind, that one of your favourites?
Yeah, I can play a song. Yeah, I'll play a song that was part of that series recorded outside that I might try to do a little bit more while I'm here. Written in only a few hours outside on Bruny Island, actually. So another island. Does that work?
Let's have a listen.
All right.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Wade. It's a pleasure to be here.
Wow.
Step a little closer. Your footprint on the sand, and our minds, they go together. You reach out for my hand, and mine goes slightly leftward, and mine goes to the right. close your eyes impatiently. Time starts to find. You take me over the heathlands, baby, to the place where the tigers were, to the cliffs of 1,000 futures, to the place where time was cute. I'm in love, I stole your April. When your fingers scratch my skin, when the future was invented and the past was paper thin, you whisper nice to meet you, and you wave a tearful goodbye, and your flames they move to greet you, and your sun it starts to rise. You're the one who holds my heart, babe. You took it over the hills to the cliffs of 1,000 futures, to the place where time was killed. What is left but a wounded future? A love asleep at the bus, a ridgeline review rushes, just the two of us. If I ever